Hello there and welcome back to Subnautica. When we left off, we did a few bits and bobs, but more importantly this episode, by bits and bobs by the way I mean we upgraded the Cyclops a bit. We made it a livable base essentially. But this episode we're focusing on something different. Kind of. We are going to finish off our aquarium, which I've sneakily off screen gathered a ton of quartz to turn into glass to actually make it ahead of time. So we're not just wandering around collecting quartz for days on end. So we're going to go and do that quickly. And then once we've done that, I need to start making moves with the actual Cyclops itself so we can go and try and find some nickel properly. I think we need to take the prawn suit down to the green area. I don't know the actual name for it. But I think that's pretty much what we're going to have to do. Right, so we should have enough to make like another 5 containment units. I don't remember how many high this is. But we're going to just keep going with it. And then one day, maybe put some glass around the edges so we can kind of see it from outside as well. But that might take about 1,000 years. But then again, it depends on how many more containment units we need, because I do have a lot of glass. I think I still have some away as well. In my safety boxes. So what I'm hoping for is that we'll be able to see down to the bottom with all the fishies from our bedroom. But our bedroom is impossibly high up, it seems. Because I wanted to build it above the water like an imbecile. Right, so we need to go and get more glass now. See that coming a mile away. What we could do as well is put like another hatch at the top so we can make it up and down easier by swimming in the tank. That might be an idea. Because this takes forever. It's like a maze. I'm going to take another... I don't need another bit of titanium. I think it's 2 pair. So we'll take another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many we're going to need, so I may as well just take as many as I can. Right, now we're going to have to do the ladder marathon again. At least we can kind of just keep running around in circles, kind of. Kind of makes me a little bit dizzy, though. I'm assuming that every single time you take one of these higher, you're allowed more fish in it. I kind of hope that that's the case anyway. But that means we're going to have Reginald's for days. We also want to put our little fish egg in there. And I think you can put some plants at the bottom as well. Which, oh, there we go. Now that's our bedroom. So can we actually put a hatch up here? Is that a thing I can do? So we put that on this side. Of course, I don't have regular quartz, but we can come back and do that in a minute. So, that should be pretty cool to see from the top. I'm going to go and view it from the room, and we'll see what that's like. After we've done our roundabout down. We'll only have to do that one more time. But we should, as well, potentially just put some windows in. How much more glass have I got? None. That's fine. Just so we can actually maybe have a viewing platform from outside, just so we can view in. I don't know. It kind of lets a bit... I don't know. You let your imagination run a bit wild when you're playing this, I guess. Right, we'll take that other water out while we can as well. Right, we're going to view it from the room. That's what I said anyway. That is pretty cool, but I kind of... imagine that getting out of bed and then looking down. It looks like a sudden drop to oblivion, but you know. It's pretty cool. We can see all our fishies. It's like a super aquarium. We've still got our chair to make as well. I've had that there since the start. Right. Anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to get our fish egg that we found a while ago, and we're going to put it in there. Because I think, if I can remember where I've put it, that is fish bits, I think. There, the creature egg. I think it can be incubated in there, essentially. And now we've got like 1,000 more containment bits. There should be plenty of room. What I don't know is how you actually put plants in. Oh, it's got like actual planters. That's interesting. Okay, so we're going to have to get some cuttings from outside, probably. So what do I do? Just chuck the egg out? Do we just kind of leave that there? To do its thing, I guess. I hope. Right, we'll just put them in there anyway and see what happens. I'm going to go and get a couple of cuttings of things out from outside. We might Some acid mushrooms, some vein nettles and that kind of thing might be pretty cool. Let's see if I haven't picked them all clean. I'm going to get one of these things. I was wondering what that was then. I forgot that that erupted. We haven't been close to it in a while. Right, I'm going to burn myself here, no doubt. Yep, because I didn't even move. Like a silly Billy. Should I put one of the... I might put one of these in there. And maybe one of these as well. I don't know how much room we've got for it. Maybe this as well. It's a good thing I've been collecting plants, isn't it, really?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Is this the water? I get turned around here all the time. Right, so we're gonna have to get back in, aren't we? And then we'll see what we can do with this. So I'm gonna put that in, put all them in, I guess. We've still got room for more stuff, so we'll keep stuff in mind there. I'm guessing it just grows things like it does outside, which is kind of cool. But also gives the illusion that it's got stuff for the fish to eat in there as well, I guess. We've got another marble melon for the base. I somehow didn't put all the acid spore mushrooms in, even though I'm pretty sure I did. You never saw that. Right, okay, so we've got 2 spaces, more accurately. Right. So, the next thing to do would be to go and plant this. I've filled up all of the marble melon things in our submarine, apart from this one seed. We've got titanium now, ingots, and we were going to quickly just go and build the landing, or the taking off platform for the Neptune rocket. But I can't remember for the life of me what I needed. I think it was a computer chip and some lead. We'll take 3 lead because I'm not sure. And in electrical there should be a computer chip. But then we'll go and see what it takes. And I also don't know if I need to build it away from base. But I guess we'll see, won't we? Open sesame. Right, so the platform for building things is around here somewhere. I might be better spotting it outside of the water though. I think it's over there. Randomly miles away. Or not. There. That was a task in and of itself. I mean, we can just build it straight ahead of us here, I guess. Unless it needs to be in the shallows. Right. Still can't build it. We're missing another lead, typically. Right, okay. Well, you know the drill. At least we're not miles away from base. It could be worse. Right. Piece of lead. And then we'll go back to the platform, which I've lost the bearings on again. Oh, it's past here. It's past the submarine, I need to remember that. Not that that submarine's always going to be there, but you know. Right. Neptune launch platform. That is huge. At least it's made quickly, I guess. Kind of. So I'm going to say that there's going to be stuff built on top of that. It's got to be. That's going to make a huge shadow underwater, isn't it? Okay, any time today. I was lying when I said quickly. I just want to say there's no way on Earth that that took 2 titanium bars to make. Right, okay. Okay, so we're going to need a bunch of little things here. So lubricant, copper wire, it's easy enough. Plasteel is going to be a little bit of a pain. So we'll have to make that another time, probably. Which is fine. We've got loads of stuff. We still need to find a way to cure our disease yet, so... We're going to go get the prawn suit, load it into the Cyclops, and then we're going to go for a little mission down into the depths. But what I'm going to do quickly before we do that as well is just turn off this chip that helps me find the quartz. Because that's going to get annoying, I think, if it's telling me from a distance that there's stuff coming in. We probably want to put the habitat builder as well away as well, because I don't really need that. And then we can replace it with anything really. If I can avoid using all of my water straight away and just get some bulbo tree before we go anywhere, that'll probably benefit us as well. I'll just eat the other one for the sake of it, I guess. Can't have it going to waste now. Right, so prawn suit. We'll load this into the Cyclops. That's the inventory of the prawn suit. We can't get in there. I don't think would fit. Right, so if we can get on top of the moon pool, it should be an easier jump. Hate trying to load this in here, to be honest. It's a bit awkward. Especially when you just miss completely. Upward, please, buddy. We made it just. Right, so right in. I haven't really changed anything in here since you last saw. Apart from picking up a marble melon by accident. And ruining my plans. But, you know. It is what it is, I guess. Right, close that over. Right, now we get to... Ah, so you can access the storage from here. That would have come in so handy, so much, like... I spent ages dropping the prawn suit and then picking it back up again just to try and get into that, but you can actually get into it here, which is pretty cool. Right, so at least we know that for the future. These do not seem to multiply in here. They've been in here for quite a while now, so yeah. I have built this little locker here that stores our medikits, because obviously we'll need them going deeper down. And I did also... Me saying I didn't do anything. I also made a couple more batteries just so we have access to a couple of batteries to switch between there. Not a full amount because I couldn't be bothered, but there is one other thing as well. We picked up an engine efficiency module from somewhere a while ago, and I've plonked that in as well because why not? And then we've also got our things charging ready. So we're going to try and figure out how to drive this properly, and then we're going to take it somewhere. Not that I know where yet. I think if you turn off the internal lights, it might be easier to see, maybe. Maybe. I've got to start the engine first, would be a good start. It's got floodlights apparently, but is that what I've got on there? Yeah, so you can turn the floodlights on. And then there's the internals. It's a bit confusing. I think it's better when you're lower. But now I've got to remember how to get lower, which is the only problem I've got. I think it's the C button, which is a bizarre choice. I don't know about anybody else, but I really genuinely cannot see. Right, so at least we can see where our Neptune rocket is. I think it's just dead hard to see at night time. I think maybe I should go and sleep quickly. Just so I can kind of get in a direction at least. It's probably easier when you're in the dark parts of the ocean. But typical of me, I'm going to go out at night time. Because that's the only way I start an episode. And I know I'm not at the start of one now, but we're starting our first kind of outdoor movement, and that's what I choose to do. I also need to check whether or not this is powered up. Yeah, I still got plenty, and they seem to last at random amounts of time. Right, let's go to sleep. For the first time in a while. Have some nightmares in the process. Right. Okay, okay. It should be sunny-ish. I'm gonna have to bloody switch my battery here as well. I mean, I may as well take as many as I can. Keep going the wrong way. Let's take that out. Wrong thing. Very typical. Right, okay, so let's go before it turns nighttime again. Right, so where do we want to head? We want to head towards the island, maybe? I just don't want to bump into another Reaper. That'd be a disaster, because I don't know how much damage these can take. I'm pretty sure they're probably quite durable, but it's a Leviathan all on of itself, really. Oh yes, I forgot to turn the lights on.
All systems online.
Right. So, turn the engine on.
Engine powering up.
Let's figure this out. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person who's ever played Subnautica who has such a hard time driving the Cyclops. Right, so we kind of want to go this way, but it's not very deep. So I don't really know. I don't know if there's access to the lower areas from the other side as well. I kind of wish it let us have like a little radio station. That'd be pretty cool. Right. So, I don't know why it's so much easier to drive the Seamoth, which is essentially the same bloody thing. In fact, it's probably got a more restricted view.
Rig for silent running.
Does that affect anything? I don't really know what that means, silent running. Because it's not very silent. It's still noisy. Right. So... Yes, I know it's close. It's nice that it tells you though. It's like a parking sensor. Yeah, so I'll get out the way of that. I'm sorry, Cyclops. I didn't mean to offend you. It's good it's got parking sensors on it. Listen, it's not my fault the fish just want to attack me wherever I am. Okay, so I'm guessing it tells you something about how noticed you are? No, I'm getting confused here. So it seems like you can rig it for silent running. Maybe sounds attract monsters or something like that. It still sounds just as loud to me though. Right. The only problem with it is it's very slow. But like I suppose it is essentially just a moving fortress. Right. I'm getting hit by something. Right, so we're just going into the depths now, essentially. Right, hopefully we'll be okay. I'm just glad we finally got that containment unit setup sorted. I feel like we've been trying to do that for God knows how long. Oops. Right, okay. Where the hell are we? Why is it red? Is it supposed to be red? It's kind of creepy. I'm guessing I can't turn the... When it's rigged for silent running, can I not turn... What's that up there? Oh, it's grass that hadn't loaded in properly, I think. Right. I don't know where we are. Don't really know where we're going. We're apparently about to hit something on our side. It didn't warn me about that one. It's warning me about something that... It's very awkward, not gonna lie. I'm just hoping there's a way further down. The only thing I can't hear in this really as well is scary things outside. I also can't really see directly underneath me, which is a concern. Did I just kill you? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm not, because your entire family tried to attack me in an episode a while ago. Right. I'm going to park this here for a split second, and we are going to quickly have a view down and out. Right. Let's have a little swim. I'm going to pick up some wreckage because I may as well. I can always put it in a container because we've got thousands of them now. Alright, let's have a view what's over the edge here. Because if we're going down to where I hope we're going down to... What is this? Is that anything? Silver. We might actually want to come down here quickly with the prawn suit and actually get some. Because the more of that we can get, the more wiring kits we can get, and we're going to need a few of them with newer stuff, I think. Listen, buddy, you guys leave me alone. I've got a big Cyclops that's going to run you all over. I also... You know, I don't know if our repair tool can actually repair the Cyclops as a whole. Oh, geez, I'm quite close to that. How many rocks did I not see? I don't know if that works for this. You would hope so, wouldn't you? Or does it auto-repair? I'm not sure. Right, I'm going to put some of these away in there. For the time being. And then we're going to get Mr. Prawn. And we're going to go and drill some stuff. Ugh. Okay, you would think there'd be a wreck or something with the random ship bits down here. Right, so where did we come from? I get so disorientated doing this, I don't know why. Right. I feel like this is the most we've actually used our tech, really. We've been sea-mothing it for the entire game so far. I've barely used the prawn suit. Is that a quartz essential node? What is that? Have I not been there before? Seems to be a drop pod there. The copper one seemed to take like 1,000 years last time I did this, so... Buckle up for this exciting mining session. I don't think the quartz is so bad. It's okay I've got so much vehicle storage on this thing. I got 2 pouches worth. I think the silver's more valuable than this, but we did just use God knows how much quartz doing the... What's the name? And also I needed quartz for the hatch as well. Hello? Are you going to break? Thank you. Any more? There's a little bit there. Give that the rumbles. Right, smashy smashy. Listen, Greenie. I'll drill you to bits as well. Get out of here. Get drilled. I don't know how much damage that causes, but you would think in reality it'd be quite a lot. Ah, so this is Lifeboat 7. It did call us about this a while ago, but we didn't give us a marker towards it. Can we get into it? Is there any information in there? There's a car in there. What the hell? That's pretty cool. Random as hell, though. Cylindrical sample flask. Is that the Markiplier thing, is it? Interesting. Unusual doll. I completely forgot that was even in the game. That's pretty funny.
I've tried everything. The analysis circuits on the Fabricator are fried. You can barely manufacture the most basic of materials. Want a battery? Here. Have a children's toy. Need deep-sea diving equipment? Have some lab tech. Hungry? I'll turn that fruit into dust for you. Going forward with trial and error. I hit every button here has got to make something useful eventually.
I guess he doesn't really know how the Fabricator works, or the Fabricator is bust, one of the two. Right, okay. So we'll get back in this bad boy. And then we'll keep checking stuff out. We want that silver node. Not that I remember where it was. It looks like there's another one here. Oh, this is the one. I can't tell. I mean, this was the idea, essentially. We're going to come and find stuff, but it was more nickel that I was after. I don't know where to get that, though, at all. But yeah. This takes a little while, as you'd expect. So I don't know why that wasn't on the map. I don't know if it's just like a discoverable one, maybe. Maybe that's why. It's kind of an Easter eggy thing. Pretty funny, though. Right, we're nearly there. Got like 2 more nodes of it to go. Come on, come on. I think if you equip 2 drill arms, maybe that would speed things up a lot. The whole thing? I think so. I feel like we should maybe move forward a little bit with the Cyclops. I'm still not very good at driving these things. Feels like we didn't go this far away from it. Something stolen my Cyclops and moved it away. There's another quartz deposit there. Should I drill it or should I leave it? I'm going to leave it for now. We should know, or we should remember rather, that like all this stuff's going to be here. So we somehow got round the back of it and I don't get how. I can't really see either. Let me in, buddy. Right. Let's drive a little further. Yeah, what I was concerned about more than anything is the fact that I've just realised as well we can go different speeds. What's that? Silent running needs to be off because I need to be able to see. Not that that helps at all. How am I supposed to drive this thing? I can't see anything. Wow, the power has drained a lot though. Right, I'm pressing the lower button. Right. We're going? No. No. Right, you know what I'm going to do quickly? I'm going to power off for a second. I'm worried about the power. Probably should put silent running or inside lights maybe, so we can see. We're going to go and change a couple of the power cells maybe. Because a lot of them have very little charge in, it seems. That one has 0. That one has 0. That one has 0. So if we can change them with some of the newer ones, at least we'll have a full charge. That means we can still get back. I knew this was going to be an issue. Though this is obviously not going to create infinite charge, it will. Makes it last a tiny bit longer, you would think. This is why it needs a bigger crew than just one man. Right. So turn the lights back off. Still can't see.
Powering up. Rig for silent running.
Right, that's a bit better. Right, we're gonna have to keep an eye on our emergency things. Oops. You didn't hear that. That's gonna be covered. Where the hell are we? We're only 200 meters down. I can't see anything though. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to get out again and just have a quick look. Because I'm afraid that we're going off the edge of the map here. Because there's nothing here. something there, though. No, there's sea anchors down here, so we are going the right way. It's just taking ages. We're just slow. Right. At least we know we're not just going off into the middle of nowhere. I think that maybe the sonar is a good option. Right, so it looked like it was off to the right a bit and down.
Ahead flagged. Emergency speed.
Right.
Warning. Vessel counted. Excessive noise. Ahead slow.
There's something there. What is that? Yes, make a mobile base, I said. Yes, it would help, I said. Right. I am seeing stuff, I just can't tell what I'm seeing. Are they the sea treader things? I had no idea I was here. But these are relatively close to the... What's the name? Are they not? Right, I'm going to stop the ship here. We're going to turn the power off. Rig for silent. And we're going to have a little swim at this depth and try and find where we're supposed to be heading towards. Right, providing there's nothing that's going to eat me down here. Right, so I'm facing that way. They are heading this way. Do they go anywhere in particular? I'm hoping that's these guys making all that noise. What's the floating stuff? Is that poop? Nice. Does that do anything? Why would you even pick up alien poo? Bioenergy. Interesting. So if you put that in the thingy, it would power you a bit better. Right, let's go and have a little look around. What we're looking for is an opening of some sort, maybe. At least we've got our rebreather and stuff going on. I just don't quite know where the edge is. 'Cause that could literally be the edge of the world, I wouldn't know. So there's a warper there at the edge. So we're going to go across the other way that they were coming from and see if there's anything there, maybe. Because at this point, I feel like I've gone in the wrong direction. So there is a hole here. This kind of looks like it might be promising down here. Okay, so if we come down this way... It's so hard to navigate, though, I'm not even joking. Alright, so we'll turn to the right. And then we'll try and lower ourselves down this way. We'll go slow, and we'll just be careful. I've got food, I've got water, I should be okay. I should be okay. Alright, so go right.
Engine powering up.
But like I say, the only problem is, like, the lights are terrible. Right, so down that way, we can follow the sea anchors. Fingers crossed they'll lead us a bit better. Than our very own light sources. If we come across any squids, though, I am worried that we may have to attempt to kill them. With nothing but a stasis rifle and a hot knife. Which doesn't sound particularly fun. Right. Navigating in this thing is a pain in the bum. Do the warpers teleport me out of this thing, though, is the question as well. Or do they just attack? Hello, buddy. Let's just keep following the crack, maybe. So I can't really see, unless we can turn. Which is a risky move in a submarine. Let's see if there's a deeper... this is going to be a consistent thing, I think. This is what I'm going to have to keep going out and checking out. I want to see if there's a gap in the earth, basically, is what I'm saying. Because what we could do, technically, as well, is as long as we've got... Yeah, dude, you can go away. Right. So we want a place where we can get lower. Hello, friend. But I'm also not seeing anything like that. What my worry is, it was on the right side I had to go. Because it's below the floating islands on one end, I'm pretty sure. But it doesn't look like there's anything down here, so maybe we do have to go slightly further up. Right, I'm going to go through this crack and just see what's going on. Because if that is the case, then at least... Listen, friend. I'm not in the mood for you doing that to me. Have you just... Where did you warp me to? There's two of you down here. You're just bullies, I tell you. Right, I'm gonna have a water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yes, you bet they are. So it looks like I can go deeper here. Okay, so through the crack it is. And then if we have the prawn suit just to sort ourselves out, we can do that. Well, this seems like a gigantic like mission. It's like I can kind of see. Right. So turn, we'll make our way through here. First we've got to turn the engine on. 9% battery. How? I'm gonna have to be careful here. I'm gonna have to figure something out here, I think. So we've got two we can replace, so we can upgrade our battery, but I fear that we might have to go back to base. Are these at all charged? These are charged to 100. They're charged to 100. If we fully charge it... I have a feeling if we keep doing this and it's charging batteries, that's going to cause the issues, isn't it? Because that's going to be what's taking all the energy. So maybe, for now, I'm just going to store these power cells down here. When we get to about 50 remaining, we will... Did I not have... I'm missing two for some reason. You can come out. Not sucking my power dry. Right. So we'll keep going forward a little bit, because I don't want to panic and just like have to go back. So that'll be rubbish. So we're going to kind of just go forward a little bit. I could probably put this stuff away quickly as well, but just put it in here for now. Got a couple of bits, didn't we? I'm not carrying a bloody race car around. Right. Lights internal off. Where did you go? Alright, so through the gap. Engine on. 98%. We should be okay for 5 minutes. We definitely need that thermal recharge thing going though. But for that we need kyanite and everything. I don't even know where you'd get that. There's ruby on the walls here. It seems like it gives you, like, fair warning. I know. I know. I know. I know. It's very difficult. Well, something hit me. These fish are destructive. Alright, so if I can find some nickel at least while I'm doing this, then I won't be so upset. Alright, we've got to keep an eye out for squiddies. Because they're going to be the main trouble causers down here, probably. There's a thermal vent there. Obviously, I can't do anything with that information just yet. Yep. I know. There's a squid ahead. I mean, we could ram him head on. Probably not a good idea, though. What's that thing? Maybe we should just, like, lower ourselves and kind of go this way. The only problem is getting out of here is going to be a nightmare. Missed me! Right, we're going to have to speed up a little bit here.
Emergency speed.
Oh, he did actually get me with that.
Warning. Vessel counted. Excessive noise.
Right, okay. I know it's excessive noise. I've just got to get away from these things. That hit me again. Not good. Looks like there's a crack in the ocean over there. A crack in the ocean, hey? Alright, we're kind of tilting. It's kind of weird.
Warning. Engine overheat.
Okay, we'll turn that down. Right, we're getting lower because these are the jelly ray things. Or whatever they're called. Wow, I can't see again all of a sudden. Yep. Yep. I know there's things there. Are you going to keep telling me that the entire time? Right, we just need to lower ourselves. Please don't crash into me like you're blind. You might be blind though, it's pretty dark down here. Right. Let's get in the prawn suit. Let's do some moving around.
Engine powering down.
Hopefully I'm not too high. Right. Geronimo! Ah, so we can get under here with this. Interesting. Right. If we can find some... There's one of those things I saw underneath last time. Can I pick them up in any way? Is there a way for me to pick that up? Don't want to do that. Well, that's the worst thing that could have possibly happened. Right, I'm going to have to go and get a medikit so I can actually get back to that safely. There's got to be a way to get under there and pick stuff up. Unless I need a prawn suit's regular arm to be able to carry stuff, maybe? Right, so I'm going to use a medikit, and then we're going to keep another medikit on us. Right. I'll top off our food and water using this thing. That's the last thing we want, is to get grilled by one of them. By being thirsty. That's just an embarrassing way to go out. Right, where are we, prawn suit? Where are you? There you are. I wonder if there's a suit that makes it so you can swim in that stuff. Like the briny kind of garbage. But as far as I can tell, it looks like I can't pick up... Drilling it does nothing. Maybe there's another thing we can do, though. I'm going to climb up something for a second. I'm going to remove the drill arm, potentially. If I can access the upgrades. I can't remember how to do that in this thing, to be honest. If you can, even. I don't think you can. Oh, yeah, you can. There you go. Right, so if we take off drill arm for a second... can we pick stuff up normally? So I've got a punch. Hello. I'm back for the thing. Crystalline sulfur. Ah, okay, so I did need regular arm. Thank God for that. Well, that makes coming down here more worth it then. So crystalline sulfur we've not seen before. But we have seen that it is used for something. Some more over here. Probably need quite a bit of it, so I'm going to pick up everything I can. Yoink. I'm not going to pick up the what's the name bits, though. The other main thing I'm here for is nickel. Because then we can make depth modules for this stuff. I'm just going to keep punching it, though. Anytime today. Thank you. I wouldn't want to get stuck under these roots. Right. So at least we know we can just keep walking around with this thing. Getting out of here and back towards base is going to pose an issue, though, I'm pretty sure. I think I needed nickel as well for the jets, wasn't it, on this? Was that kyanite? Yoink. There's something to drill here. I think that's just titanium, so we're going to leave that for a second. I don't like that. More titanium. It's weird being in a river in the sea. Some more sulfur. I probably should have emptied the inventory of this thing first. Not gonna lie, I thought I would have found some sulfur by some nickel by now. What's that? Is that silver? What is that? There's no way of me knowing, is there? I mean, I could put the drill back on. Maybe it'll tell me then. But also the question is, how much space have I got in the inventory? Not a lot. So the only options we've got here, really, is to go back to the Cyclops. So I'm going to have to go and offload there. We can do that, though. I don't like how you can see their lungs through them. It's kind of gross. I think that's their lungs. Who knows? It's an alien. Could be anything. Alright, so we're going to have to go directly up now, in theory. Hello, can I come in? Oh, that's not directly up. Alright, now I should do it. Or not? You're just not going to open for me this time? Have I just, like, surpassed where I'm supposed to be? How did I do that? I'm going to have to recharge a second. This is a nightmare. I suppose that's what upgrading your jump jets is for, though. Let me in! Please let me in! Thank you. Right, so now we can actually put stuff away. We have all our lockers downstairs. We can access this stuff from here. I was going to put the arm back on as well. Open the storage. I may as well just fill up on silver. I've got so much silver on that thing. I could probably take the sulfur out as well. And then we'll go and put that downstairs. And then... Ow! I hit myself in the face with the door. Right, so silver can go... We'll put it on this end, because this can be like the valuables end anyway. I might just make it for individual things. And I'm going to put the sulfur there. Why is that still in my inventory? I destroyed the tree without realizing it. And then we need to just go and get the quartz out as well. I like that I can access this way. I can't believe I didn't realize it was a thing beforehand. Right, we just need to be conscious of how much energy we've got down here. Because we have not got any replacement power cells. And that is an issue. Quartz can be next to titanium because it is one of the earlier materials. And titanium can be in this locker here. I will name them eventually, just not just yet. Right, I think I'm going to call it an episode here, and we're going to continue mooching around in the next one. Considering we're in our home away from home, I mean, it's a good place to chill, I suppose. But hopefully, we don't get stuck down here. But who knows? We'll see. If not, I'll be sea gliding myself to the surface, and I feel like that might be kind of impossible. But I guess there's only one way to see. Thanks for watching. If you've liked the episode, like, subscribe, because that'd be awesome. And I'd appreciate it greatly. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.